Give me the gory details.
Want the gory details?
All right, just give me the gory details.
And she will call you later with all the gory details.
You owe me nothing but the gory details.
Don't leave out nothing. We love gory detail here.
You know, I would love to sit and go over every gory detail with you, fat boy. And I want all the gory details.
I want all the gory details.
I want to hear all the gory details.
Here are the gory details, I guess.
Another gory details? Gory detail with which you speak.
The gory details. Recount all the gory details.
All the gory details.
All the gory details.
Here are the gory details.
Please leave out the gory details.
Gory details.
Oh, that must have been a pretty gory spectacle.
In gory detail.
Which is going to have a gory feel to it.
Last one's a little more gory.
With all the gory detail.
No gory details.
Tell her all the gory details, you snake.
Spare me.
Spare me.
Spare myself, me ship, me crew.
Oh, spare me.
Not a lover's quarrel, pal. Spare me!
Spare me from what?
Of the gory details.
With gory stories.
It's not really scary, but gory.
Here's nature and all its gory.
Back in my gory days.
It's too gory.
It's pretty gory.
Gory.
The gory?
Gory. Gory.
Gory.
Gory.
Gory.
And give me the details.
Give me the details.
Details.
And spare no detail. I'll spare you the gory details.
I'll spare you the gory details.
You want the gory details? Yeah?
boy. Feels good to be out of that coffin again. Oh, hey, that's me. Let's get gory. Just said let's get spooky, but hey, tomato tomato. Either way, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys and girls, ghosts and goblins. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sean Gory, and I'll spare you the gory details. I'm dead excited to be coming with to you live here all this evening for our Tombstone Tuesday broadcast, where we are coming to you live from a little bit more of Glyt. This will absolutely be the finale of our playthrough. We had played this last night, and we did conclude the campaign. However, we weren't happy with the ending, and there are multiple endings to this game. And there was literally only one thing we were missing. We spent a little bit of time last broadcast in an attempt to find what we were missing. No luck, but sure enough, I found it by doing some my own homework later. And that's what we'll be doing here. We're going to find what was missing, pick up the... Pretty much right where we left off. Gosh, my video is bouncing. Whoa. Don't love that. 2 seconds. There we go. That should make it a lot smoother here. We should be doing okay. So yeah, we'll be picking up where we left off and hopefully getting the correct ending or the good ending here. So this might be a very short broadcast, but hey, we're about to find out. Either way, before we go any further, you might notice this giant blue donation bar and progress tracker, as well as this countdown timer, leading up to this very special charity event in just over a month called Extra Life. For those of you who don't know, Extra Life happens to be this annual 24-hour charity gaming marathon where you get to play games for an entire day and helps raise funds for sick and injured kids in the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of your choice. This could be absolutely in your backyard, maybe halfway across the globe, depending on where you're located. 1 in 10 kids in North America alone will be treated by the Children's Miracle Network hospitals at some point in their lifetime, and I just happen to be one of those kids, which is why I love to give back during this event. It's kind of my way of saying, like, hey, thanks for helping me not die. I appreciate that. And I'm in a position where I can give back, and all I have to do that is to play games. So if you are a gamer or a gaming enthusiast, I cannot recommend enough look into this great cause. Like I said, it's free, and it helps kids. Plus, you get to play games to do it, so, like, there's no good reason not to do it, right? So what, let me slap the cans on. I'm okay with that throw. Cans are on. I'll get my head of the way. We'll pick right back up here on part 6 and the finale of Glyt. Let's go. By the way, while we were doing our intro, our little countdown, Small Streamers Connect gave us a little bit of a raid. Small Streamers Connect, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate you. I already gave you guys a shout out, but I hope all is well on your end. And welcome, Raiders. I already gave you the intro, so you know who I am and all that jazz. Okay, so, fun fact. We looked all over for the missing one of these inhabitants and 2 of these books. They're in the exact same spot. And we technically ran past it 100 times. Sorry, 100 is a gross overestimate. What's up, Dixper, bro? We ran past it a good handful of times, and it's here. It's right here. Light is the hope of a lost soul. So yeah, if you find all 6 canaries, which we did, you have to go up and interact with the statue, and it literally opens up.
That was... I don't believe this.
Yep, never in 100 years would I have guessed that.
It's another strange book.
This one's called Get Lost. Sally said she would walk home with me today. I was so happy to spend time with her. She's really nice when we're alone, but when she's with her friends, she doesn't like to talk to me. I saw her at the bus station, waiting for me. She smiled and waved when I ran toward her, but then her friends called her from the other side of the street. Sally stopped smiling at me. Her friends yelled at me, called me snot, like they always do, and told Sally they're going to the arcade. I thought she would stay, but she turned to follow them. She promised she'd walk home with me. She promised. I yelled after her, but she pushed me away and told me to get lost. Wow! Her friends laughed at me, and I started to cry again. I'm always crying. Is that how Sally really feels? Maybe I shouldn't go home. Maybe I really should get lost. So sad. What in the heck is through this window?
Okay. I must be going nuts.
It's like a core. I wonder if that's like where like all the tentacle monsters are like keep coming from, because like part of it looks like pipes, but part of it looks like veins, and they're pulsing. Yeah, I was not expecting to see this underground here. Yeah, there's definitely a huge difference between the pipes and the veins. Okay. Well, I see the inhabitant that's in this room already, and I see a notebook that's nearby them too. Can't get into this next room. Well, I guess let's free this inhabitant. Helping the missing ones. Free all the inhabitants.
No.
We did it. Ticket fragment. That's number 10. And then here's the last notebook.
It's another strange book.
Those are her feelings. Get all the diaries. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's huge. Holy smokes. The last one's, I guess, called We Did This. It was our fault. Our fault. We should have seen the signs and pulled the plug, but we were blinded by greed. What makes someone as brilliant as, beg your pardon myself, stay and work in a town as gray as Bethelwood? The answer's easy. It's never about the place, it's about the project. Trinity College gave Newton the chance to do his thing without prying eyes. The boring patent office in Bern gave Einstein the spark to kill Newton and go beyond. It's never only the place, of course, but the place matters too. In my case, it mattered greatly. It was bloody and glowing. It had this devilish vibe that made it look like a tainted present from ancient forgotten gods. We called it red quartz, a plain name to avoid drawing attention to its otherworldly eccentric properties, energetic properties, ones that can evoke in a brilliant mind like mine visions of a carbon-free future of flying cars and bullet trains. But then I checked the reports of the mental health department and became unsettled. So many miners suffered from bleak depression or something worse. Without explanation, I tried to understand the problem, so I dug up some of the stories about these mountains, and yes, found some really dreadful stuff. But strangely, for an analytical brain as mine, I knew that the core of what I was reading was the truth. How the red quartz was created, the powers we were meddling with. As with many other things, the natives were the first to notice. Broken people, like our miners, going missing. The mountain was hungry, said one of the darkest stories. It feeds on fear. The fears of missing ones. Of the missing ones. It created another reality, a carnival of those fears, to trap the people and fester with their eternal anguish. When the person is consumed, it becomes part of the mountain, and the very essence of their life is extracted. It turns to a red quartz. All of this was true, a true gravity. I tried to warn my fellow colleagues. It was, of course, useless. They thought the age had finally eroded my mind and spirit, and because I insisted, they fired me. That's why I had to start the fire. Oh, this guy started the fire that burned down the town. A small price to pay to free the people of Bethwood from the grasp of that wretched mine. That was what I thought. But Tom, TOMM, surprised me with its everlasting greed. They built the town again. They just moved it to the other side of the valley and tried to reopen the mine. Everything I did, the pain and havoc I caused was for nothing. Everyone in Bethwood is still in danger. Now there's nothing else I can do. The mountain has trapped me. I've seen what it has done with my own eyes. I've seen its corrupted heart, all the wrongs that I've done in my life, and here to torment me. Are here to torment me. Just a matter of time until I have to pay the ultimate price for all the people that died in that fire. I can hear the burning flames coming closer. It's time to atone. Wow. So the million-dollar question is, was that the journal of the dude we just read? Or is the old man who is stuck here with us the one who started the fire all those years ago? $1 million question, I suppose. Well, good news is we found the last 2 books. We got The Last Inhabitant. We overhead the canaries, the pictures, and the quartz. So we need to go to the main building. Yep, we found everything we came here for. I mean, we're going to a boss fight technically, so I might as well take full health.
Good.
Going the right way? Yeah, we just have to hook up right. Yeah, there's more health right here too. So yeah, we came in, did exactly what we wanted to. Please tell me I can enter through this door and I don't have to go out up the elevator. Oh, Jen, hey, welcome to the stream, friendo. How are you? Let me give you a little wave. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. I meant to reach out. Corey was absolutely right. Yesterday, I added some hot sauce to my soup, and it was much better than by itself. Rachel threw some crushed red pepper flakes on it, and it was much needed. So he was right. You're in the land of soap? Oh no, is that a good thing? Like you have so much? We love the spicy. You saying like land of soap's like, yes, I'm getting so much stuff done, or are you saying land of soap's like, oh my god, I'm buried in it and I'm stuck?
The cable car! Quick, Emily! There's no time!
Oh wow, I was expecting to have to do like the boss fights all over again.
When you arrived here, Sally, you left the door open. And only one can go back through it. You know the rules, Sally. No passenger can ride without a ticket.
That's a good way to put it. Oh, Jen, that's a good way to put it.
No! After all we've been through, only one of us can leave?
Sally, you know why you're here. Give Emily your ticket. Make things right.
I have 2 tickets now, buddy.
Only one of us.
Rat Wolf, you rat. Welcome to the stream.
What do I do?
Well, let me donate to Extra Life real quick. Boo. Donate. Thank Part Redemption. This is for a good old healthy $1. All right, Brett Wolf, let me give you a drum roll. Here we go. Come on. I don't hear it. I hit the button. That was weird. It like started and stopped and started again. Let's try that one more time. Wow, my stream deck is just so fucking slow. There it goes. Holy smokes. Better late than never. I hate technology sometimes, you guys. Brett, well, thank you so much for those Fainted points. I'm going to mark those as complete behind me here. I mean, Stream Deck is getting progressively slower and slower. I thought by me buying a bigger one, it would be like, I'd have more options, and I wouldn't have to like cycle through so many pages of stuff to find what I want. But realistically, it's the same. Instead of me having to cycle through pages to get what I want to, I have everything I want to right in front of me, but it can't think as fast as I can, which sucks. Okay, so
take the cable car. Emily has to stay here.
I don't want Emily to stay here. I want to go with her.
Emily the ticket. Then I'll be trapped.
I don't have it for the iPad. I have like a physical stream deck. I know that you do like a virtual one with an iPad. I gotta wonder if that one's better because it's like literally its own computer, right?
If I take the cable car, Emily has to
I don't
stay
want
here.
Emily to stay
If
here.
give
I have
Emily
2
the
tickets.
ticket,
I have 2 tickets.
Then I'll be trapped.
I have 2 tickets.
What's that? Sally, may I see that ticket?
I can give the ticket to him, but I don't know what he'll do.
What's that you've got there, Sally?
You both deserve to go. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes.
Material is not from here. It's from the outside. But this world has changed it. Made it into something entirely new. I think I can do something with this.
I know it's an app, but you can have like a virtual one on the screen. But again, like it's an iPad's its own computer, basically.
Take Emily and leave this place together.
Okay, I might have to look into getting an iPad now, Brett Wolf. I appreciate the tip.
Thank you. Now go. Hurry up. Go.
Sally.
Look away, buddy. Look away.
I was so mad at you and so scared and alone. Emily, I'm so sorry for what I did to you.
Oh, they gave him her teddy bear.
It's okay.
Oh.
You saved me. Thank you.
Puppet, what's up? Wow, wow, this might be a record stream for us, friends. Wow. I thought for sure we had to go through all the boss fights again, but all we had to do was literally go open one statue and we got the good ending. I like the ending much more. The old man was happy. We both got saved. The old man's name might have been Sharon. Interesting, interesting. No, such a pretty game, such a fun game. The sound design's gorgeous. Like when you're walking metal, it sounds like metal. When you're climbing a ladder, walking over creaky boards. My only advice is, my only critique is I wish they did more of the 3D animations instead of like those hand-drawn animatics. I mean, I could have done it where I left her behind just to see what happens. I don't wonder if there's an achievement for that. Like saying, hey, Emily, sorry, but gotta look out for numero uno. I gotta wonder if there's an achievement for that. I was thinking if I could skip these credits because since we technically watched them yesterday. What's funny is like this seemed like a pretty indie game, but there's a lot of people that worked on this title. Like the localization for sure, because they're porting it to multiple consoles, right? But On-Screen Text Studios or Original Soundtrack Studios. Yeah, the music was good. Like honestly, if you've beaten this game once and you weren't worried about the collectibles, I feel like you could probably burn through it in like a couple hours, which would make it feel like a movie. I wanted the good ending, so of course I scoured the place, but That was such a cute game. No, would recommend for sure. All right, Jen, you put a thought in my head. Let's see where this leads.
The cable car! Quick, Emily! There's... If I take the cable car, Emily has to stay here.
What's that? Sally.
Okay, so now that I've gotten both...
I can give the ticket to him, but I don't know what I'll do. If I give Emily the ticket, then I'll be... If I take the cable car, Emily has to stay here.
Oh my gosh, we can choose. I just can't stay here. Escape with Sally.
You went missing.
Wow.
Was it my fault?
We can leave Emily.
But after what happened to you, everyone blamed me. They hated me. I guess I wanted to find you so people would forgive me. But I can't do this. It's too much. I just can't stay here.
That's so bad.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's even worse. And we didn't... I did find the missing item. What's up, Lone Wolf? I found the missing item. Gosh, she's 7. Is she still gonna put up flyers even though she knows exactly where she's at? Wow. Wow, I didn't think he was gonna let us do it. The fact that it gave us an achievement for all 3 choices is crazy. Okay, so yesterday we didn't have a bad ending. If leaving Emily is the bad ending, just Sally sacrificing herself, that's a good ending. But the perfect ending was when they both got away. Right, talk about guilt. No lie. Holy smokes. Woo! Yeah. No, Lone Wolf. So all 3 items that we were missing, the 2 notebooks and then the missing inhabitant, were all in the exact same room, and it was hidden underneath the statue in the middle of the lobby, or the middle of the courtyard. And you could only gain access to that statue in the courtyard if you had collected all 6 of the canaries, which we had. So we had everything we needed to get there. We just couldn't get there because hold on, my green screen needs a little love. Little bit more love. Little more. There we go. No, we just couldn't get there because I didn't know it existed. So, like, I would never thought to go and re-interact with this thing that we just passed. Like, why do I think a statue's anything more than a statue? I would not think a statue is a door. But hey, what are you gonna do? Yep, so we found everything in the game. There are other achievements, like getting through certain areas without like any detection. There is an achievement for beating the game without like having to kill any monsters. Like being like a total pacifist. You may need to get this game. Jen, I was telling Rachel about it. I think she would enjoy playing it on like a spooky night when like the weather's dooky and there's nothing better to do outside. Replay the game in pure anger. There are some games I've redone with the pacifist play. I can't remember if Splinter Cell was one, but I know Mirror's Edge, which was like that parkour first-person shooter 3D platformer. You don't really like get guns in that game unless you take them from cops. So you could get through that game without like really shooting anybody. There's one level you have to like blow up some servers, and then you just have to shoot the servers, like the computer server, not someone who serves food at a restaurant. You have to break down computer servers, and you can't use your fists for that. You have to, you gotta use a gun, but you just have to not use the gun on people. Well, we should beat the game twice in 30 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, gang, I said this was going to be a short stream, and I meant it. We came here to beat the game at least once with the perfect ending. We just got a bonus ending with the one where we leave Emily behind, which is definitely the bad ending. So we got a bonus ending here, but that was more than what we had originally planned for this evening. I am going to call this a very early broadcast, you guys. I got some prep to do before tomorrow, because we will be starting a brand new game. Keep your eyes peeled to the socials, where you'll see what we're starting. It's definitely going to be along the same vibe of spooky season. I will probably scream, but this will also be a potential short one. There's a chance I could beat this next game this week too. So we will see here. But hey, as always, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the outro screen. We're going to find someone to raid together and we'll turn our broadcast or our party into their party, make someone's day. Don't go anywhere, friends. We're about to do just that. Let's go.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Alright, gang, this one's going to be a no-brainer. So whenever I'm looking for friends to raid, I always have to look for, like, start from me and then expand outwards. Like, who do I know in person? Who do I know on my Extra Life team? Who do I know that just Extra Lifers? Like, who am I friends with on the interwebs? So, of course, the first circle is fellow Extra Lifer on my own fundraising team. And it happens to be a good old Captain Jim Raider, who's currently playing a little bit of Dead Space. We're going to go ahead and drop them some love. And Dead Space is a spooky game, too. So that's perfect timing. It is spooky season. I'm going to go ahead and put some info in the chat here for us to copy from my stream and paste into Captain Jim's broadcast once we get there. But really, if you just say anything along the lines of raid or brains or hype or spooky season or Extra Life, you'll have a good time. And it'll help bring us some love to Captain Jim, who has been, between you and me, absolutely crushing it with his Extra Life fundraising this year. He's raised almost $3,000, where we're still at 1.476K. So he almost has twice what we've raised so far this year, which is no small feat, mind you, and super impressive. And they deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. So we're going to go ahead and show them some love. We will be back tomorrow, like I said, starting with a brand new game. Stay tuned to see what it is. And I hope you guys will join me because it's going to be It's gonna be good. It's gonna be spooky. Alright, gang, as always, there has never been anyone like you. There is no one like you, and there'll never be anyone like you. Love yourselves, love each other, I love you. Stay spooky. Now, if you excuse me, I'll get back to my coffin. We'll see you all later. Have a good evening. Good night.